Hello everyone, this is Mike at Play Favorites. We're a friendly neighborhood toy store located in beautiful Front Royal, Virginia. And this afternoon, I'm here to tell you all about the most popular game, definitely the most played game at our weekly game nights. That game is Just One. Just One is a cooperative party game for 3 to 7 players, ages 8 and up, and it takes between 20 and 30 minutes to play a complete game of Just One. Now, I said it's cooperative. That means that we're all playing on the same team, and we are trying to score as many points in each game as possible, trying to get a perfect game. Here's what you get in the box. Each player is going to get a little dry erase easel, like so. You take it and put it down in front of you. Each player is going to get a dry erase marker as well, and then we have this deck of cards. On each card, you're going to have 5 words numbered 1 to 5. And that's about it. Now, at the start of the game, you're going to draw 13 of these cards and put them in a stack on the table, face down. The rest of the cards are not going to be used this game. You just put them back in the box. As a team, we're trying to score on as many of these 13 cards as possible. Every round, one player turns over a card, doesn't look at it, puts it face up on the front of their easel. Now, and then they're going to pick a number, 1 to 3, and that, whatever that number is, that's the word that the other players are going to try to be getting that player, to the player whose turn it is, to guess. So let's say it's my turn and I say 3. The third word on this card is zoo. So all the players are going to have to try to get me to guess the word zoo. How do they do that? They take their little dry erase easels and they have to write down a single word clue having to do with zoo. Now, here's the thing. While the players are writing their clues down, they are not allowed to talk to one another. All right? Once everyone has written down their clue, but before they show them to me, the guessing player, they show them to each other. Any duplicate clues get erased, and the guesser, that's me, doesn't get to see them. So let's just write down a few clues here. This player is going to write down that. Another player is going to write down that. And all right, so it's a 5-player game, so there's 1 guesser, 4 people are giving clues. Everyone just wrote down their clues on their dry erase boards. They show them to one another, and this is what we have. We have habitat. We have cage, we have animal, and we have, what's this? Cage. So because we have duplicates here, we have 2 cages, those get erased. I, as the guesser, am not going to get to see them. So when everyone says, okay, you can look, I'm only going to get to see habitat and animal. Now, fortunately, those are really good clues. And I would have a pretty good chance of guessing zoo. If I do guess zoo, then I've guessed correctly. We put this card face up in front of us. We've scored 1 out of the possible 13 points this game. Then we move on to the next round. If I did not guess the word, then we put that card face down. We discard it. That shows that we did not score it. After 13 rounds, we count up the total amount of correctly guessed words, and that's our score for the game. Generally, anywhere between 9 and 13 is considered good. Anything 8 and under is not so good. Now, here's what's really cool about this game. When you're trying to get someone to guess their word, you're going to want to write the most obvious clue possible. Only you won't, because you might think, if I write the most obvious thing, that's going to be a duplicate with another player's clue, because everyone's going to write the most obvious thing. Only that's not true, because everyone might be thinking that way, and so no one's going to write anything obvious. And so what sometimes happens is everyone writes these really way out there, weird, obscure clues, and the guesser has absolutely no chance. And sometimes everyone thinks that way and ends up writing obvious clues, and everything is a duplicate, and the guesser might get 1 or no clues at all. So this is a lot of fun. You have to do a little mind reading in this game. The more you play with the same group of people, the better idea you get over the types of clues that each player is going to give, so you have an easier time avoiding giving the same answers as your teammates. But it's just a blast. It's really easy to learn. It's a lot of fun, it's social, it's smart, and it's simple. And that is what I look for in a great group party game. Also, you can play this whether everyone is around the same table or just spread out on different chairs and couches and whatnot around the same room. It even works great in a car. That is just one of my favorite party games and the most popular party game at our game nights here at Play Favorites. Thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day. Toodles.